Morning, friends. Hope all of you are doing good. So, today I am starting a series of sessions on cybersecurity and what the common man as well, different segment of people in the society should learn about what is cybersecurity and how they can make sure that they follow the most critical cybersecurity measures in their day-to-day life. So let's consider this as a series of talks which will form a package called cybersecurity bootcamp. To start this cybersecurity bootcamp series, today let's start with the introduction of the basic ideas of cybersecurity. So what is cybersecurity? So before we jump into learning what is cybersecurity, there are few other terminologies that I want you people to learn. There are cyberspace, there is a terminology called cyberspace, and there is a terminology called cyber attacks. What is cyberspace? Cyberspace, this also you might have heard, all of you. In day in day out in our life, we use different variety of devices. I would say gadgets like desktops, laptops, tabs, mobiles. So many gadgets we use. So these are the various devices that are used by us. And using these devices, we connect to the internet for doing browsing and various web-oriented activities like online banking, shopping, etc., etc. So cyberspace is a virtual space that exists between our devices and the internet. What we saw, we have number of devices. That device we use to connect the internet. The virtual space that exists between us and the internet is called means the virtual space that exists between our devices and the internet is called as cyberspace. Okay. Okay, this is an explanation of cyberspace. Keep in mind. What are cyber attacks? Cyber attacks are attacks initiated by hackers or any other similar adversaries through cyberspace or in the cyberspace. What do you mean by attacks happening through the cyberspace? Hackers will try to reach out to our devices, the various devices that we use through cyberspace. What do you mean by that? Internet. So through internet, hackers will try to travel and reach our system and do damages. So this is attack happening through cyberspace. What are attacks happening in cyberspace? In cyberspace, we all have our own cyberspaces built in social media platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Tinder, Twitter, so many other things. So where we all have our own pages. So this is our own cyberspace. So what is the meaning of cyber attacks happening in the cyberspace? Someone tried to hack our Facebook account, someone tried to hack our Twitter account, someone tried to hack our LinkedIn account and do some manipulation in the site. Even in the recent past also, Indian Prime Minister Mr. Modi's Twitter page I think got hacked. So like that. So such attacks are considered as attacks happening in the cyberspace. So now let's come to the major terminology. Cyber security. What is cyber security? We already saw what is cyberspace. We already saw what is cyber attacks. Cyber security is a collection of principles or practices or methodologies, tools, techniques that will help the end user to prevent themselves from variety of cyber attacks. That's it. Let's keep the understanding very simple. Cyber security is nothing but a collection or combination of processes, policies, methodologies, tools, techniques, solutions, etc., etc. All these things which will be helpful for an end user to prevent themselves from the variety of cyber attacks initiated by hackers. This is it, friends. So before we all will start learning the depth of cyber security, we need to know what is cyberspace, what is cyber attack, and what is cyber security. And by and large, cyber security is not a new term. See, because at the end of the day, there is a global umbrella term called information security. so which already exist for so many years. That means the intention of information security practice is to make sure that the confidentiality, integrity, availability aspects of every type of data elements will be ensured with the help of security measures implemented. So end of the day, cyber security's intention is also same. It will protect our systems and the information kept in the system from cyber attacks. So there are a lot of jargons in the market: information security, IT security, network security, cloud security, OT security, so many things. So cyber security means you need to have a basic understanding that cyber security attacks will happen through internet, and they will travel, and they will try to exploit our system, or they will try to exploit our cyberspace in social media platforms such as Facebook. Okay, so let's keep this understanding very simple. So from here we will move on to the core cybersecurity practices or principles, or I would say the structured learning around cybersecurity. Okay, let's meet in the next session to start the further learning around cybersecurity. Okay, take care, stay blessed.